Just want to see some really cute cards? Hey everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. Today I'm sharing some really cute cards featuring SWANderful new products from Waffle Flower. I love a good pun and I love well-designed dies, so to see my cards come together, stick around. That video is coming up next. So here's a look at all the products I have today in my studio that are new from Waffle Flower as part of their recent release. Now, just so you know, I'm going to try to keep my sleeves down a bit because I whacked my hand on something and I think that looks terrible. So if you see that, it's fine. It doesn't even hurt. It just bruised up like crazy. All right, let's get into starting out. I want to first make a card with these little cutie patooties and this stencil. So let me get some die cuts ready and we'll start adding some color. I'm going to keep this really simple today and we're going to start by adding a beak. Well, we're going to build up our swans. So now you can ink blend on these things and get really fancy, but I oftentimes when I get something new, I like to keep it really simple. And just, just give it a go so that I can see what I think. Now, this friend will go right here. Pretty easy to line it up and press. I make sure I'm right on that line. That looks good. I'll do the other one. Again, just make sure I'm on there where I want to be. And I'll add the beak elements. These are very, very easy to create. Like that. Again, just pick that up and push that right into place. Press. Then I'll add the little flower to the greenery. Take a little glue here in the center, and it's really easy to see how these go together because the outline of the flower, come here, pushes right up into the die cut, like that. Okay, and then I'll just hold that together and let that adhere as well. I went ahead and scored a note card because I'm going to ink blend right onto this note card. And I've got a piece of Post-it tape just to protect the flip side, although I don't think I'm going to go up that high. And I've got my two stencils here, and these are the overlapping hearts. And all I need to do is line it up right on the little outline, press that down, and I'm going to blend on two colors of the pink. And actually, I think I need to try to press that way. So I'm going to turn on a little music and just add these hearts. I'm going to try to fade them out at the top so they're a little softer. So let's add the color. I'll just clean off my stencils with a little bit of my spray alcohol. It gets all the ink off and it dries very, very quickly. All right, moving on. So now I have my base note card here and I can put my grip mat away. And now it's time to figure out the placement of the swans. Now this is the little score line. It's very easy to fold. You just pop that over, give that a little press with a bone folder, and same thing on the reverse side. Like that. Now what I don't know is, and maybe I will do this, I want to see if I can put this flush. I wonder how far down that goes. That might be okay, because what I want to see is, and I'm going to do it on a panel, Let's see, what size is this? Is this the panel size that I need? Hold on here. Yeah, basically. What I want to see is if I put this where this is flush, like that, to give a curved bottom, will this fit in an envelope? Now I pulled a little shimmery envelope that I have, and I think, well, you know what? It actually, no, see that's sliding up. I don't think it will. And that's what I was curious about. But you know what you could do? You could trim a little off if you wanted to. I don't know. I just thought it would be cute to have the bottom be completely encased, or the bottom of the bodies like that. And I might actually do that. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so we've got our two here. And now all I have to do, flip this over. Look, yeah, we'll try it. I'm going to try it with a paper trimmer and see. Let me get sticky stuff. All right, I want to use a little of this score tape because it's sticky. And I want it to be, yeah, right there, okay? So we go there. Peel off the backer. See, it's supposed to be up a little, but I don't know. I didn't want to see any of the bottom. I want it to be like it's bleeding, so to speak, off the edge. Okay, so we have that guy. And I think if I just go take this, let me grab my trimmer. I'm going to use my big trimmer for this because this is the one that I know when I use it, I do it correctly. Okay, let's get in just a little closer here. Head's in the way, and like that. So now I have my perfectly straight and flat one. And again, you don't have to do this. I just thought, I want to see what it looks like. So flipping this back over, and now we'll do the same on this side. Okay, go like that. Bring it over, and now I'll cut this one too. Lining that right up here, and cut, cut. I just want to make sure it looks good. Oh, that looks great. Now I want to stamp on the inside here, and I think I'm going to grab my stamp wheel just because it's big. Let me grab that. Yes, of course, I have all the tools, right? But I feel like, you know, there are times, let's see, will that work? I think it will, because I don't, although, you know what, I think, what if I took this out so that I could easily extend this out the top, okay, like that. And I don't think, if I'm stamping, I don't think it's not gonna hurt my, what are they called? My swans. So we'll just have this nice big opening. Let me grab the stamp I want. Life is better together. I want that to be right in here, hidden secretly down at the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that looks centered. And then I will grab my stamp wheel, right? I think this will, oh, you know what? It might not work because of that. It's got to come up higher. Okay, let's come up higher. Right? Like maybe if they were here. Yeah, let's try that. Hanging you out. Go in here. Now, when I pop you guys in, yes, then my little birds are perfectly protected. I can pick this up, flip it, and I'm going to ink it up with, I think I'll just use, you know what? I'm going to use I'll use my Gina K Cube because I know this will dry so quickly. It's just a little dry, the pad. Okay. Like that. And all you have to do is flip it, lock my stamp wheel into place, and press. Oh, press. I'll stamp it one more time, and that way I'll have a nice inky impression. Flip it and drop it down like that. And that looks lovely. All right, so we can lift this up and off. And now let me put my piece back together. Put this away and we'll fold this down to finish out this first card. All right, now I can fold this little friend here. Let's see, which way do we go? We go like that. We go like that. We fold you down like this. And I will, where's my bone folder? There we go. Give this a nice press with my bone folder. I love how the hearts just fade up, and then these guys will just wrap their heads around each other. I know I can do this. It's there you go. There you go. Entwined, and look at that cute little base to the card. Isn't that sweet? Now, I do have this, which could be either a crown, could be her little crown like that. It could be a little bow or like a little wreath around her neck, which is actually really cute. I might do that. But then when you open it up, you have Life is Better Together. Now, you can choose to finish this off if you want, but I don't even think that looks bad, to be honest with you. Although I did get a little extra score tape here, so maybe I could just lift it and kind of get it off of there so it doesn't stay sticky like that. I mean, I can cover it up. I saw them do that in some sample videos that I saw, but that is so cute. It's very sweet. I don't even know. Like, I almost think, wouldn't it be cute to just have a greeting in the front also? But yeah, Life is Better Together. Let's wrap it in, and let's do that and that. And then, yes, I'm going to add my little friend right into the center. You know, I could pop it up if I wanted to. Yeah, if I do, it's going to be less messy. Hold on. I'm going to take 2 foam squares, maybe even just 1, but I think I'll go 1, 2, right there. And that will give me a great position to place this, and there won't be any extra glue. So we'll just do. And that way I can make it look even more centered with the 2 of them. Like that. Okay. So cute. Oh, look at that cute card. Oh, I love it. So then again, we separate their heads. Life is Better Together. That is my first little card. Come on, get your heads in there. There we go. So again, I would stick it right in. I wish I had a different pink envelope, but that will look so cute. Okay, I'm going to make a second card. Actually, I forgot. I wanted to put these 2 hearts on at the top too, just for something. There we go. Right at the top. And this could technically be a boop. And just have them be a little offset. Boop. Oh, stick right there. Hold it down. Like that. All right. That finishes out this card. For the second card, I used the Loving Swans and just cut out a daddy and a mommy and 2 babies. Maybe that's my family. Hard to say. Your family could look different than that, but what I have here, I'm going to do this on the note card as well. And so this is going to fold down to be 5.5 wide by 4 1/4 tall. And I have the pond stencil. So I'm going to place this, I don't know, right about here, I guess. I'm just trying to visualize where my little friends will look the sweetest. Yeah, let's come down further. Now you could have, oh, oops, you could have this bleeding off the side. In fact, maybe, no, yeah, well, yeah, okay, I think I'm going to. So what I'm going to do here is have a little pond coming off the side. Now my mat is not as sticky as it could be. And let's just make sure that when I put my little friend in, plenty of room for the greeting. Yes, I don't even know what the greeting is going to be yet, but I do need to, well, rather than mask, I can just bring in that. There we go. That's gonna protect the area, right? It's just a piece of acetate, and as long as I'm sealed off, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring on, again, just a little music, and we'll speed this up. I'm going to add the seafoam color for a nice blue pond, and then I'll add in some of the details as well. I'm going to pause for a minute because now I get to bring in my new waffle flower shader brushes in color. Now these, I have two sets, and I have mine in this cute little acrylic holder that Jennifer McGuire found. And the nice thing about these is I can put these right on my pegboard from IKEA, my sweetest, and they sit right in the little shelf add-ons that you can have. So I am going to take one of the blue brushes out. Let's see here. Oh, that's the darker blue. Let's get the seafoamy one. Here we go. And I'm just going to use it to add some fish. Just for some tone-on-tone fish. There's a fish there. Couple over here. And this small brush just allows me to isolate and stay in a smaller area. Plus, they're so cute, and it is the Shader 1+ brushes. I think these are so fun. And let's do one up over here. Just something to add to the pond, and I'm just holding this right in place. That, and maybe a couple up here. That. Just to add to our pond. All right, now I am ready to think about arrangement and greeting. I went ahead off camera and I stamped and embossed "You Are My Swan and Only." And the fun thing that Waffle Flower is doing now is they number their dies, and you can see the corresponding number. I'll show you. On the die itself, there's a number. There's a number 1. All right, well, it's right there. The numbers are etched, and that actually just, takes some of the guesswork out, and that way you can even lay them out on a magnet sheet without having to worry about all that extra. But I am going to be placing, I think that's the design, and you know what? As much as I love kids, I think the kids are going to go, because I think, sorry kids. Oh, don't tell them I did that. Okay, first things first. I'm going to lay the latest one. I've decided this is the latest one. So this is me. This is Cathy Z. I know. I'm so lithe. My neck is so long and thin. Who knew? Oh, it is cute though, isn't it? It's so punny. Okay. All right. So we're placing me here. This part of the card. And little liquid glue is going to hold that in place. Then Dan's coming swimming up. He's swimming downstream. He's going to get a little closer to the nose, and I put some foam squares on him. I guess I could pull this in even tighter. So we'll take the backers off of Mr. Zielske. I could save this for next year's anniversary. It's still a ways out there. We just had our 33rd anniversary, and he gave me the best card. I think I may have mentioned this in a live, but he gave me a card that said, being married to me, something like 5 stars, would recommend. It's the sweetest thing. All right, we're putting a little guy here. And that is just going to give me that little bit of wiggle room. Because I didn't put the foam squares. I want the noses to be close. I did not put the foam squares here because he's supported. But I put one on his neck and I put one there. That's just cute. I don't know yet if we're doing the crown too. Let's get the greeting down. And I think, you know what, while I'm here, I will add some foam squares, but these are just all thin because I think that's enough. I did die cut 2 layers total, one in white and one that was stamped and embossed here. And that way there's just a little bit of separation there. I think that's actually really sweet. Okay, take this off. I do love the punniness of all of the stamps in this set because it's just, Swan, I wish you a happy birthday. You are Swan in a million. You are SWANderful. You are Swan of a kind. Just want to say hello. This one's for you. I mean, that took time, people. You don't just come up with those puns when you're sitting around doing nothing, you know what I mean? You have to put some work in. So, waffle flower, bravo. Okay. All right. Now, you're going right at the top of the pond. Like that. I think that's good. Does that look straight? I think it's a little crooked. That looks pretty straight to me. Okay. Now, I could do the little, I don't know why this reminds me of like a midsummer crown. Or do we say we're going to do the little, I don't know, because the crown is really cute, but I don't want to signify that he's my king. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like Dan, but he doesn't like rule me like a king. But this is very midsummer. Gosh. Did you see that movie? It's just a weird one. Okay. So I could have the cute little wreath and the cute little crown. I don't know. Do we like that on there? You are my swan and only. You know what? Just for the sake of fun. Because see here, I could say, okay, Aiden. Okay, Cole. Got stuck down. Cole got in his own little pond. And now he can't get out. I don't know why this is hitting my funny bone, but this card is fun. Okay. See, this is it. Do you have fun when you make cards? Like, do you ever giggle? Do you ever think to yourself, I don't know what I'm doing, but I sure am having fun? That is literally how I feel every time I make a card. And that is why I keep making cards all these years. Okay. His little crown, he's going to be right there. So he gets a crown. I don't know how I'm going to get that to stay. Glue, come on. There you go. Push it back a little. There. Okay. I'm going to take this guy and put it there because that's going to add just the right amount of pressure. And then, see, I don't think the kids need to be in, in the pool, so to speak. Okay, and then here I'm going to just put that pretty little wreath, that midsummer wreath, right on my head. At least I'm not, for those of you who've seen the movie, at least I'm not doing like a bear. Okay. There, we're going to hold that there too. And just let that adhere. I don't know, do we want the kids? Hey kids. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then a little heart over the top. Let's see. Because that is kind of cute, right? And then there's a repetition. I'm sorry, the kids go there. I still think this is what I want. You know what? This is cute. And I think that's going to finish out the card. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I think they're very cute up there. So let me get my tool. All right, so I'm going to move you. Put a little dab of glue there. And we'll just go right there like that. And this one is just floating right up here like that. And that is my finished card project. You are my swan and only. All right, let's look at both cards so we can wrap up today's video. And here are the SWANderful cards. See what I did there? For today's video, I think this is such a fun release from Waffle Flower. Again, our little heads open up and, oh, life is better together. Like that, right? We got that going. I think this is so fun. I love the interactive aspect of it. Get behind your head like that. And then this sweet little, you are my swan and only. Of course, you could mix and match the sentiments and the stamps from set to set, but if you are a fan of swans and you swant this one, don't wait. Grab them today. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you, so please hit that subscribe button, and if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you back here with another card project soon. To see more card projects featuring products from Waffle Flower Crafts, check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked below, and I'll see you in those videos.